Hi everybody, I'm Alexandra Janopoulos and I'm going to teach you about defensive driving. I have 8 tips that will help you to be a better defensive driver.
Tip number 1, think safety first.
Now we all know that we should wear our seatbelts, but we should also be aware that we need to lock our car doors so that in the instance of a crash, we can protect ourselves to make sure we are not thrown from the crash. Also make sure when you're driving, you have plenty of space between you and the car in front of you.
Tip number 2, be aware of your surroundings and always pay attention.
Make sure your eyes are always moving. Check your mirrors and scan your surroundings. If you notice a car that is making you nervous, slow down or pull over to avoid it. It's better to be safe than sorry. Additionally, keep an eye out for pedestrians, bicyclists, or anything else that could be on the road.
Tip number 3, do not depend on other drivers.
Look out for yourself. Don't assume that a driver is going to do what you want. Always be prepared to react. Plan for the worst.
Tip number 4, have an escape route.
Always leave yourself an out, in case you get blocked. The best way to avoid is to position your vehicle where you can see and be seen.
Tip number 5, follow the 3 to 4 second rule.
Your greatest chance of collision is in front of you, so if you use the 3 to 4 second rule, you can maintain a safe distance. To use the 3 to 4 second rule, pick an object that won't move on the road, like a speed limit sign. When the car is in front of you passes, count to 3 slowly. If you reach the sign before you count to 3, you are too close.
Tip number 6, keep your speed down.
Speed limits apply to ideal conditions. You must make the judgment to make sure that speed matches the conditions. It is also important to remember that higher the speeds make it harder for your car to keep control.
Tip number 7, separate risks.
Deal with everything one at a time. You don't want to have to deal with multiple risks at the same time, or else driving will become extremely difficult.
Tip number 8, cut out distractions.
A distraction is anything that diverts your attention from driving, whether it be your phone, the song on the radio, or your best friend in the passenger seat. Remember to stay focused on driving to remain safe. As long as you follow these defensive driving tips, your driving experience will lead to safer driving.